Hey everybody, this is James, and welcome to another fun and exciting night here at the Scavenger's Hideout. I am having a great day. I hope you are too. Um, if you are here, make sure you click the like button. And if you are new here and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And aw. So we are excited to be here. Sorry, I was just a few minutes late. And I don't know why I'm not getting a notification that I went live. Where is pulling up the chat on my phone here? My computer is running really slow right now, so I'm having to watch the chat on my phone so that I mute it so we're not getting a feedback. Let's see who all's here. Wow, 13. Wow, we're doing good. So hello Hugo. Hi Danny May. Hi Marie. Hi Junk Eliminator. Flipping Crooters. Steps Universe. Hey guys. So as you can see, I have a different background for those of y'all that have been here before. And so the downside to moving into my new office and my new workroom is I'm no longer next to the coffee pot. So I had to get a bigger mug. So just for perspective, this is my normal coffee mug, and this is the new one. So I had to get a bigger mug just so that I can make it through the live. So hope everybody's doing great today. Yeah. I had to switch to the other coffee mug so that I got enough coffee to make it through. Hi, Bump Man. You're not too late. We just started. So I hope everybody's having fun. We're having fun. We've been doing a ton of work. I've got my storage room. I'm making a little bit of progress there. I've been working a lot today and yesterday on the house. So I got my workroom mostly set up. Now I'm just messing. I've still got a few piles around. Some of it's stuff that's got to be listed. We had a really great auction on eBay this week. So they just closed right before Grimes Finds. And I had a little bidding war going on at the last minute. So we had a really great turnout on that auction. Hi, James. Again. Hi, Justin. And thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been dropping it a few times. Justin keeps telling me it's okay to drop my links, but I feel like I'm self-promoting if I'm dropping my own links too much. So I try not to do it too much. And I want to try to throw some other people's links in there too. Even though Justin told me it's okay to drop my links in there, I don't like just sitting there spamming my own links all night. So I appreciate you guys helping out with that. Hi, Granny Doe. Yeah, that's my coffee cup because I'm in my new office, Granny Doe. I had to get a bigger coffee cup because I don't have the coffee pot sitting right next to me. If you haven't already, I know a lot of y'all came over here from Grimes's. If y'all missed Grimes Finds Live, make sure y'all go over to Because She Shed and subscribe to her channel. She's almost to 650. She's doing a great job. She's putting out some great videos on her channel. In fact, if you check my Texas Throwdown video playlist, I have a few of her videos in that playlist. In fact, the very first video is one of hers. I don't know if you've seen that playlist lately, Robin. I moved the very top video is your Team Texas intro video. So you got top billing on my playlist. We're doing good, Douglas. Thank you for coming. So we got some big stuff. We're changing some stuff up in how we're doing our videos and stuff, and I'm going to be sharing some of that a little bit later on tonight. We got some things that we wanted to share. We've been doing really good lately, but we've got some major issues going on that we're trying to deal with. So, you don't even know who Robin is. You know who Robin is, Danny May. That's like your best friend. Need to see when okay. Ooh, I'll have to look at it and see. NASCAR man. I've got when are you available? Booking for March. All right. Pretty much. I mean, I don't have anything planned that far in advance for right now. But part of it's going to depend on some other things, which I'm actually going to talk about later on. So 24th of February, booking for March. Hi, Rob. Thank you for coming, Rob. So one of the things that Jessica and I decided we're going to do is, since we've got so many people that are, helping us to grow our channel and helping us to support our channel. We're almost to 500, and we started our channel in October. We really started pushing right after Thanksgiving, after we met Grimes Finds and What the Hales, and Because She Shed and Crocker's Lockers up in Dallas. And since then, our channel has just exploded, and we're almost to 500. And I really appreciate everybody that's watching our videos, that's helping share our content and helping us, giving us tips and advice on how to grow our business. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving sharing this stuff. I'm enjoying, the community and everything that we're doing. So one of the things we decided to do is, when we get to 500, the very next live, and I'm hoping that we can do it by next week, but it may or may not happen that fast. But when we get to 500, we're going to do a giveaway on our next live. And we're doing a mystery box, but there's a few things that aren't going to be such a mystery. One of the things that we found in the homeless unit, and I have used this thing already myself. This is a phone soap, which is a phone sanitizer and charger combo. So it's got the plugs to plug in your phone charger, and while it sanitizes your phone, it also charges it up. It's a pretty cool little device. They sell for about $30 on eBay right now, and we're going to put that in the mystery box, but we're also going to put a bunch of other stuff that we've got. Some of it's going to be great for people that are doing YouTube. It's going to be great for resellers. There's going to be stuff in there that can either keep or resell, either way. So it's going to be a good little mystery box that we're putting together, and we're going to give that away when we get to 500 subscribers. Hi, Granny Doe. How are you doing? So, we're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to hit some milestones. That's one of the things that we had. And I'll tell you, when we started this channel back in October, I expected to take about 6 to 8 months to get to where I'm at right now. So the fact that we're here this quickly really is kind of overwhelming for me. I'm still learning how to do YouTube. I'm still learning all the rules. And now with the changes with COPA and stuff, I'm trying to learn all that new stuff. COPA is changing a lot of stuff. And so we're going to be, some of the things that we've been looking at is, we've had our kids on the channel a couple of times in our videos. We're probably going to be cutting out having the kids on our channel because YouTube has this assumption that if you're showing kids in your video, all of a sudden your content is made for kids, and our content is not made for kids. It's also going to affect our storage unit finds if we're finding toys and stuff like that, because we don't want YouTube thinking that we are a kid channel, because they're putting a huge amount of limitations on channels that are making content for kids. And I understand the reasons behind it, but it's going to destroy a ton of channels because there's a ton of channels out there that their content is targeting kids, but it's also affecting a lot of channels like ours, because we find kid relevant content like toys. We find toys all the time. And if you highlight that stuff in your videos, then they're going to strike you down because kids might want to watch it. And so they're putting some huge limitations on what you can do in your lives, on ability to subscribe and notify people of your new content. And so I don't want a lot of those limitations on my channel. We're trying to, comply with the rules of the game because it's YouTube's, this is Google's platform. They own it. They can do what they want with it. And we have to conform or go away. And we don't want to go away. We're just getting started. And I want to see what we can do to help grow this channel. So the best thing I can do is try to comply with the new rules and comply with what they want us to do. That being said, there's a lot of things that we're doing that are taking a lot of time. And there's a lot of things that we're working on that YouTube has been taking me away from. And I love YouTube. I love the community. I love the engagement. I'm going to be still on YouTube. I am still going to be here on my channel, posting videos, but I'm not going to be posting daily like I have been. It's been consuming a ton of time that I need to spend working on building my business. It's also become very stressful on Jessica because she's having to handle the kids because I'm working all day and then I'm working all night on YouTube stuff. And so she's got the kids pretty much 24/7 without a break because I'm working from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. And we just can't keep up that pace. She needs a break. I need a break. And we're having some issues with Emily. She's good, but she has some, issues that are normal with her condition. And, I need to be able to be there. Part of the reason I started my business and got into all this was so I had more freedom to spend time with my kids and to help out more with Emily. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to back off of YouTube a little bit. So I'm still going to, here's my current plan. I'm still planning on doing my Monday and Thursday live premieres, and I'm still going to be doing my Tuesday lives. If I have time to do another video throughout the week, I will, but I'm not going to necessarily be posting content daily every day. I'm going to try to back it off a little bit, and hopefully that's going to, part of it's, most of what I'm going through right now is stuff I've already videoed anyway. I'm re-videoing stuff. Some of it we haven't, but most of it we already have. So what we're going to do is I'm going to back off on the YouTube a little bit, focus on getting myself caught up, focus on, some things with the family right now. And once we get things kind of in a bit of flow, hopefully I'll be able to get back to doing some more daily content and getting things out every day. Oh, good. Yes, it is. I think it's going to be healthier for everybody. Yeah, Marie, the thing with the marking everything is 13 or over, the algorithm is also looking at, it's not just what you mark. They have an automatic algorithm that's looking at the videos, and it's looking for certain types of content, and there's certain things it's looking for, and it's very unintelligent in how it's doing it right now. There's a ton of channels that are marking their videos properly, but they're still getting hit with the COPA rules because of the content that they have in their videos. So, just because you mark your videos properly doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to comply with the COPA rules and what they're looking for. Part of it too is, the FTC gave YouTube a certain set of guidelines that they have to be in compliance with. YouTube took those guidelines and they exceeded them, and they went a little overboard with their excessiveness of it and how they're going to comply. But it's their channel and they can do that because they own it. Now, it's also very new. I've been through changes in internet stuff before. I've run another internet business before, and things are going to change over time. It might get better, it might get worse, but it will change over time, and we either change to comply with the new rules, or we go away. And I've seen hundreds of businesses go away. That's part of why I've started doing some stuff. I'm building up my own website. I'm doing stuff on Facebook and Instagram and other channels. Part of that is because I wanted to make sure I'm not dependent solely on YouTube for my business, because you don't want to build a business that's reliant completely on a third-party platform. Yeah. Looks like Jessica's able to join me. She's right here. She's trying to come in.
Hey guys. Sorry, it took me so late getting back.
Douglas, Grimes just finished. That's part of why I was late starting, is because we were watching Grimes' video. I have glitter on my left cheek.
Yes, you do. I was about to tell you that. Thank you, Robin. I was going to tell him he had
Let's
something
spread
on
it all around. Glitter
actually
bomb.
Like that side right over there. Hi, Granny Doe. Nice to see you too. I have someone watching the young one. He didn't want to go to sleep today. Hi, Danny Mae.
Try to shift the camera.
Hi, Susan. Thank you. My shadow. Which one's my shadow?
Still there. That's all right. I'm fine with being glittery.
It didn't come from
we
me.
had some really good auctions today. We had 3 lots of video games that we had posted up on Facebook. All total, it's going to be a little over $150 for those 3 lots. Plus, we had a few other things. So
here, can you see it? It's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right underneath.
I think it's bugging people.
Aw. Y'all just don't like seeing guys wear glitter. I've been working all day and there was glitter in the stuff I was messing with. So.
Robin, it was distracting me too. When I walked in, I saw it. I was like, I wanted to go like this to his eye, but I was afraid he'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, NASCAR man.
Yeah, that's been a while. Susan, the last time you saw me, I was just peeking out of the corner of the screen. Yes, I think I had Jesse in my arms, didn't I? A little bit. I think I was carrying.
No, you couldn't get through because
I couldn't get through.
Y'all gotta realize, okay, the way our kitchen was, I had so much store stuff because I was using the kitchen table as my computer table, but it was also my photographing station, and I had all my storage stuff piled around the TV. The only clean spot in the kitchen was right behind me so that I had a decent background for my video.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, everything was piled like this high all the way around the kitchen. You couldn't walk through the kitchen. So she was leaning over the pile trying to see me because I couldn't get another chair in there for her to sit down.
He said I was shy. I am kind of shy.
She is kind of shy when it comes to video, she's shy.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to being in person, she'll talk your ear off, even if you're a stranger in the grocery store. She'll strike up a conversation in the grocery store, and it'll take us 45 minutes to get out of there. But she doesn't want to talk to people on video.
That's not true. All the time.
No, just most of the time.
Robin, I did not. Okay, for the record, guys, I did not hit his eye. I promise you. That was all him, and he didn't help by saying that didn't happen this last time. He was actually sick. He caught a virus and gave it to all of us in this house. Every last single one of them. I was the last one to get taken down. He also, on top of that, was dealing with allergies and busted an eye vessel. So that's why his eye looked as bad as it did. I just went along with it and said I hit him. But, oh well. Hugo, yeah, he's always in a hurry, though.
I'm always in a hurry. I'm busy. Busy.
I will try that, Susan. I'll try to be myself.
You hear her in the background in most of my videos when I'm at the house. Because I tell her, hey, I'm recording. And then she'll be like, oh, I thought you weren't recording anymore. I was like,
yeah,
I'm still recording. And especially because you got to realize, okay, I make a 20-minute video. It takes me about 3 to 4 hours to make that 20-minute video. It's not just turn on the camera and 20 minutes later I'm done and then we upload it. No, there's a lot of work. You got to set up the different shots. You got to think about what you're going to say. There's a lot to it. And that's the thing with building my business. That's part of why I'm kind of backing off. Whenever I'm doing a video, I've got to think about the shot that I'm getting. I've got to look at the lighting, and there's a lot of things I have to look at. Sometimes I record something and there's too much noise in the background, or there's something going on and I have to go back and re-record. And some things I can't re-record.
Aaron, I'm sure you're having fun hearing what I have to say. I've gone back and I've been like, oh my gosh, I said that loud. But half the time I do think half the time I did not realize he was recording. I really did think he was already almost done, or that he was done, because he doesn't ever bother to tell me, hey, I'm done. So I don't ever know when he's done working. I just have to take a figure on it. And after an hour, I usually figure she is. And Robin, I know I protest too much, but it's like I've been getting heckled from the time his eye went down. Hey, at least I've sent him to the doctor, though.
Grimes still gives her a hard time if he sees her.
Mm-hmm. He's still giving me a hard time.
I guess he's too busy to come see my channel today. I gave him an invite to come join us on the live and gave him the link to the StreamYard, but he didn't show up.
He may be busy. You never know.
Well, he almost missed his own live. So, I mean, he showed up right as it was starting and barely made it on time. We were already having a discussion in the chat whether he was going to make it or not. So
what have we covered? We covered
the
big giveaway.
I've actually talked about most of. Probably fell asleep again. Hey,
yes. Does James usually talk to himself like when he's recording? He talks to himself
all the time, not just when I'm recording.
It's kind of embarrassing.
When I used to work at the prison, my employees used to make fun of the fact that I would talk to myself all the time. I mean, that's something I've done since I was little.
Especially when he's mad. When he's mad, he talks underneath his breath. You're like, he's trying not to make it worse than what it is, but then of course you're getting upset because he's talking about you. It's like, you're gonna say it out loud, okay?
See, now I have an excuse because now I'm out in my yard and I'm talking and my neighbors see me and like, oh, I'm just practicing for one of my videos I'm fixing to record. But really I'm just talking to myself.
Who's thinking about a baby? You're thinking
Justin.
about a baby?
No, Justin's trying to adopt a baby.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Well, James sees a lot of that more than I do, so that's cool. Justin Grimes?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I have
Congratulations, Justin.
I understand, Robin. I try to keep my perfectionism on hold. I've never been perfect at anything anyway. So, half the videos I have, I'm like, I can't believe I'm uploading this terrible content.
Aaron, he does answer himself sometimes. So
hey, the problem is not talking to yourself and it's not answering yourself. The problem with talking to yourself is if you have an argument and you lose the argument.
How many times have you done that?
I can't count.
It's kind of funny because I'm sure our neighbors are like, who is he talking to? Kind of looking around. I don't see anybody. Who could he be talking to?
But my own displeasure with a lot of the content I've been putting out in the last couple of weeks is part of why we made this decision. I don't like the fact that some days, I mean, I'm fighting tooth and nail. I've been working for hours and I come up with like 10 minutes worth of content. And then there's been days that I worked all day and didn't have anything to show for it. So I had to do a live just to have a video out for the day. And
Junk Eliminator, he does do that too. He has to talk himself through certain situations. He does it all the time. I wish he would do it to me, but sometimes I have to ask him what's going through your head. And he gets, when he's talking to y'all, by the way, he gets like the sneaky little look on his face. And I'm just like, he gets this laugh. He loves talking to y'all, by the way. He gets this laugh. I'm like, who are you talking to? He goes, oh, I'm talking to so-and-so. I'm talking to so-and-so. What about me?
Sometimes.
Oh, she talks to herself a lot and I make myself laugh. He does that too.
Sometimes I make myself laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I do a lot of things that, I'm trying to, I said this in one of my videos the other day, I'm trying to be more entertaining in my videos. I know I come off as very kind of straight-laced and
he is. He's very straight-laced.
I'm trying to relax more. I'm trying to be more entertaining. But for me, it's like I do something that I think is absolutely hilarious, and then it just falls flat.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like half the time, any joke he says will fall flat on everybody, and everybody's looking at him like, "Okay." It's a good thing.
But sometimes I get everybody rolling too. So I've had times when everything I say that I think is funny, everybody else just looks at me like I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times where I can keep people just rolling on the floor laughing. And I just haven't been able to do that with my videos very often.
And if you've noticed in his videos, like when he's filming, he'll be like, okay, stop. Oh, all right. And he'll stay glued to whatever he's doing. Like when I'm talking to him and say, hey, I just found, I guess the good one would have been that angel one. I told him I found out what the angels meant.
Well,
he was like, okay. I know he was right.
He was in the middle of talking. Interrupt me in the middle of a sentence.
But I thought it was cool that I found out what the angels meant. So I was.
Well, the other thing with that is I have been diagnosed with ADHD since I was a child. It hasn't changed.
Oh, no.
And if you break my train of thought when I'm in the middle of a conversation, whether it's with a camera or somebody else, I will never get it back. And you see this all the time. I'll be in the middle of something and something distracts me and I never make it back to what I started saying. It happens all the time. And I see it all the time. When I go back and review my videos, I'm like, I said like half a sentence and then I got distracted and then I never got back to what I was saying. I do it all the time. So when somebody else comes in and interrupts me, it frustrates me because I know I've got to finish what I'm saying before I lose it or I'll never make it back again.
James is okay. So Robin, James is good at comedy, but the problem with that is it like literally falls flat.
That's
it kind of makes me giggle a little bit.
Sometimes I think I'm being funny, and other people are like, "That wasn't funny at all."
It wasn't funny at all. Like, luckily I get his humor, so I think it's kind of funny. But I could see where it falls flat. I mean, it's just not there. Someone's talking about laughing uncontrollably. That happened on New Year's to me. Me and my sister were, I'm going to get off subject for just a second. Me and my sister were having pictures taken. And I hardly ever agree to take pictures. That's how bad and shy I am that I don't like to go. So my nephew's taking pictures and he hands the camera over to me and my sister. And we're like cracking up. He says something. We're cracking up. And we cannot stop laughing for the life of us. And I haven't laughed that hard in years. I mean, it's that roll in the belly, my stomach hurts kind of laugh. So sometimes that gets me going too. That's what editing is for. It falls flat, cut it. Yeah. Kind of hard to do though if you're live. You can't really edit a live conversation.
Yeah,
but he is really fun. My husband's really fun. When you get him going, he's really fun.
You can't really edit it for the fun, but you can go back and there is ways to edit after the fact for the replay. I've done that a few times with some of my lives.
Hi, Terry. Who's Terry?
Terry Sauls. Oh, she was at the
Sorry, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Sorry we were going and I didn't see you come in. How's your mom doing? She was at the emergency room doing
Did he really just say that? What did you just say?
Knife?
We found a lot of those. Or we've had a lot of those. About half of them were broken though. He had a whole bunch of nice knives that he could have shot and showed you, but they were all broken. The tips were all
broken. Actually, I did show a bunch of them. I had a unit. It was one of the early units that we videoed. So the videos aren't that great. And they don't have that many views on them. But you go back and watch my Crystal Treasures playlist. And that unit was full. I found like 20, 30 pocket knives in that channel. And every single one of them, the tips broken off. I don't know what they were doing with them, but I mean, there was one that was really nice. Would have given it to Grimes probably because it's a Marine Corps knife.
Oh, it was nice.
It's a really nice knife. Tips snapped off.
Is there a way that you can change those blades out or anything like that on those knives? Are they like really expensive? Anybody know that? Can you change out blades out of a knife?
Yeah, like folding pocket knives. Nice. Some of those knives are pretty nice if there was a way to change the blades on them so that they're not all broke. Them flipping crooters, that would be great. You know, I started in August doing this business and I started filming in October. You don't have to have a whole lot of experience to start doing this stuff and to start sharing it with other people. I'm not sitting here. The thing is, okay, I've taken this approach with everything in my videos. I'm not trying to be the expert that's trying to teach everybody how to do everything. I do teach what I can. I'm trying to teach through my own experiences, but I'm doing my videos to document and share my journey in building this type of business. And, you know, I would love to be showing more storage units, but I got myself into a bind where I can't really go buy any storage units right now until I sell some of the stuff I've already got stocked up.
Now, did you tell everybody? So
that's one of the things I'm showing in a lot of my most recent videos.
Did you tell everybody why the garage sale was such a flop?
I haven't talked about the garage sale yet.
Oh, okay. It was, but it wasn't. That's all I'm going to say.
It was.
It was, but it wasn't.
I made a handful of dollars. I made $50.
But he did not prepare because he was not organized the way he needed to be.
Organization is one of my biggest weaknesses. Yeah. It's something I've been going over for the last several months.
If he had done it the way that he needed to have done it, which he's all over the place. You got to understand, he's doing YouTube. He's doing cleaning out the lockers. He's doing all this stuff.
Trying to list on eBay. Trying to do stuff around the house. Trying to be...
all places at one time. Everywhere. That's where we made this decision that we needed to kind of sort of cut back a little bit because there's other stuff that he needs to focus on so that he can get that out of the way so that he can focus more on hopefully going to more days because it's starting to affect some of the stuff he did. But with saying that, he did not pull a garage sale all day long. He wasn't there from like 7 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He probably, when I looked at the clock, he was still setting stuff up at 10. So, and he finished at 1. So that was like 4 hours. In that 4 hours, he made, how much did you make?
I made right at $50.
Right at 50.
I made like $51.48 or 50 cents.
Could he have done better? Yes, but we didn't have a lot of other stuff out there, and he did not advertise until that morning.
Yeah,
until that morning.
I didn't really advertise it. I posted it on Facebook Marketplace. I put a couple of signs out in the neighborhood, but we're in a back of a neighborhood, and I think I said this in my video. The last time I had a garage sale was because I hate garage sales. The last time I did a garage sale was like 2005. And the street I lived on then was a heavy traffic street. We put a couple of signs out, and we had a flood of traffic all day. This place where we're at here, it's totally different. It's a different town. It's a different
Well, this is a
neighborhood.
small town. Everybody finishes up by
And
noon.
I didn't get the ad in the paper. I found out in order to do a garage sale for that weekend, I have to have it into the newspaper by the Friday before. So I can't throw together a last minute garage sale and get it in the paper.
Especially since he was post garage sales on Craigslist. Especially since he was kind of busy that day too.
And I mean, I've been running around, like I said, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off from the time I get up to the time I go to the bed, basically for the last 2 months.
And I know I could have helped him, but some of that stuff, I am not computer savvy. I am so bad that I can go in and start one of those little apps to sign up for an app. And in the end, I have to get him to help me because I don't know where I've gone wrong in the app. I am not very good. In a small town in Texas, where back in the olden days, everybody would have the garage sales. They'd start at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and end at 12. Nobody comes in after 12 unless you're on the outskirts like Austin, San Marcos. Then those, Terry, can be like an all-day thing.
There's questions coming in and you're just going. So yeah, Terry, we're in Lockhart, Texas, which is just south of Austin. Yeah, I'm gonna get better. I know I learned a lot from this one. I'm gonna do better on the next one. I'm gonna do more advertising. 1, 2. I'm gonna have more stuff and probably have some better stuff. Part of it too is I'm still trying to sort all this stuff that I've got over in my storage. I didn't have enough sorted that was, I try to have when I'm trying to do a garage sale or something like that. I try to have a mixture of some of the good stuff and some of the junk. This time it was almost all junk. Some stuff I had. I still had some stuff sell. I had a bunch of tools, and I thought most of the tools I had out were junk, but most of my tools sold like first thing. And it was one of my neighbors came by and saw it, and he just said, "Hey, let me see what all you got." And he took almost all the tools I had. So
cool,
that was
Terry. She was born and bred in Texas.
Now you live in Oklahoma. What part of Oklahoma you live in? My stepmom's from Oklahoma. Yeah, I got a lot of friends from Oklahoma.
She says we can't be UT fans.
Yeah, that's what my stepmom says. She hates all the UT stuff. That's why I tease her when I find UT stuff in the units. When I mention giving gifts of UT stuff to my stepmom, she hates the University of Texas because she's an OU fan.
So we put Emily in some UT stuff. We're gonna get some Jesse.
Hey, Robin. I'm not being hard on myself, but I am honest with myself about the mistakes that I make. I don't want y'all to think that because I'm talking about the mistakes that I made, I talk about the mistakes I make so much because I want other people to avoid them. Not because I'm being hard on myself and not because I'm trying to feel sorry for myself, nothing like that. Is I'm owning my mistakes, I'm acknowledging my mistakes, and I want to help other people avoid making those mistakes. So if I talk about them, it's because I want other people to not make those same mistakes in their business. Go. That's
Hi,
funny. Deals.
Get one of those A donations has been made in your name at the UT Scholarship Fund. and Robin, I agree with you. He needs to get more help.
Hopefully I'm hoping to hire some help in the next few months.
That's funny. I think that's.
I would love at least 2 people, one person to run the camera and one person to help me move the big stuff, especially since right now, we've kind of tried to avoid furniture. I've got 6, 7 people right now begging us for furniture, and I can't get enough furniture to help them right now because I can't move it.
I'm the one that's moving the furniture. Oh yeah, he can't move it, but
I mean, I can't physically move it all by myself.
He can't.
I've got to have some help.
Boatman, did Boatman leave? Or is he still on? Boatman. I thought I saw someone where someone was saying bye to him. I don't want to be rude and not say bye to him if that's the case.
Oh yeah, Boatman. I think he left. Yeah. Bye. Going to work.
I'm sorry. We did say bye now, though, Boatman. So if you see us again.
So, other news that's going on, we got a lot of stuff that we're working on. For those of you that came in late, we are backing off on our videos. We're still going to be doing our Monday, Thursday premieres and still doing our Tuesday night lives. I may be doing an occasional video here and there the rest of the week, but I want to do better production work on my videos, which takes time that I don't have. And try to get some better content out. So we are going to be working on trying to improve our videos. So we're backing off a little bit. I've got myself so overloaded because I bought too many units at once, which we've been talking about for months. I'm still trying to sort all those units out, and doing YouTube videos daily is slowing my workflow down tremendously. So I'm going to be backing off on the videos just a little bit so I can get caught up and get some work done so that we can make some money. Right now, my main focus has to be sorting out those units and listing stuff on eBay. And if you want to see a daily video of me listing on eBay for hours at a time, boring. I see guys doing these live hangouts of listing, and
I get bored.
Okay, I have 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, if that's all you're gonna do, I'm gonna go list
the
myself.
The ADH.
I'm not gonna sit there and watch somebody for hours listing. I mean, I could do a 20-minute video every day of me listing on eBay, but I figure you're probably gonna get bored and not watch my videos.
And not only that,
I want to keep people more engaged than that.
You've got ADHD. You probably wouldn't be able to stand listening for very long too. He has to get up.
I can't. When I list
for very long.
I'll come in and I'll list 3 or 4 items, and then I'll go do something else. Then I'll come back and I'll list 3 or 4 more items, and I'll go do something, because I can't just sit there for hours on end and list. It drives me insane.
He cannot stay still for the life of him
for that long.
Yeah.
And it's just the tediousness of sitting there and doing the same thing. Research, list it, sell it. But if I can move around and do stuff, and I've been going up. Now, if you're really, really watching my eBay store, which I don't think there's anybody checking my eBay store out that often, you may have noticed, anybody that is watching my eBay store that closely, that I went from 85 items down to 70 items right now. Several reasons for that. One, we had some really good sales this week. 2, I deleted a bunch of stuff off of my eBay today. And some of it's stuff that is what I'm going to talk about in just a few minutes. Some of it is stuff that has been sitting for a long time, not getting any traction. Some of it I'm going to relist. I've been told by some people that if you take it down and then relist it, it gives it a new listing ID and it kind of refreshes it in eBay's system. So I'm going to try that with a few of the items. There's some items I completely pulled and took them off. And there's some items that I took them off so I can rewrite the listings, and then I'm going to put them back up and see if I can get better views and get a better listing off of them. So that's part of why my eBay store dropped as much as it did this week. I've got 5 auctions that either just finished. I've got 4 of them just finished, and 1 of them finishes actually in the morning, but I've already got some good bids going on it. Those will probably be shipping out tomorrow once that other auction is finished.
Talking about doing postage, it's getting hard for her to go to the post office a lot these days. He hasn't been able to.
I haven't had to go to the post office. Granted, it may
we have a good postman.
We have a really good postman. All I have to do is I go to my mailbox and I put a note in there that says I have boxes inside, and he'll come to the door and he'll take all my boxes.
Yes, he will.
Granted, I'm doing maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes a day versus some
20.
people that are doing 20 or 30 boxes daily every day. So if I build up to that volume, then he may not be as willing to do it that way. But for right now, he's willing to come to my door, pick it up. He scans it into their system right there, starts the tracking, and takes it on. I don't have to go to the post office.
Yeah, he's a really good
postman. I have gone to the post office a few times, and then he was like, well, why are you doing that? Because he was dropping some stuff. He was dropping some packages off one day, and I told him, hey, I just got back from the post office. He said, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "Just leave me a note and let me know that you have packages inside, and I'll pick them up."
Yeah, that's what I like about small towns, Terry, especially Texas towns. They're all very friendly. Everyone's always friendly, and they're always willing to help you out. I love being a small town.
Yeah, them flipping critters. We do that. I've actually got a few of the facilities around here that I'm on their list. One for when they're doing auctions, but even for their no sale units, some of them will call us and say, "Hey, we had this unit that went no sale. You can have whatever you find in it. Just get it empty for us."
Yeah, we've had a couple of
I'll
that.
pick
Like
up
that.
a few units. I had one I thought I was going to get that way at a different facility I'd never been to before, and they kind of hinted that they would be willing to do that for me, but then they never called me back. And when I called them back, they didn't have it available. So I don't know what they did with it because I never saw it go back for auction. I never saw what happened to it. I wanted that one too because it had like a $400 dining room table sitting right in the middle of it, and I was like, "Yeah, right there's a big money."
Oh, Susan, that's good to know. She says you should never have to go to a post office. I'm a postal employee. We are supposed to pick up if customer notifies. Has nothing to do with small town. It's our job security.
Yeah, he'll actually come to the door. He does. He even tells us not to leave them outside.
Yeah,
Meredith.
yeah. Actually, he will actually when we get packages in, he will hide the packages. He'll if he sees something that's close by, he'll put something on top of our package, or if we're not home and stuff. He goes to a lot to just make sure that and then he'll tell me I put it over there if I run into him in the town somewhere.
Yeah, it just depends on how to notify them of that. May depend on your town and your location, but get with your post office and find out what you have to do to get them to pick them up for you.
Yeah, Hugo, he told us to go ahead and put the note in there. We didn't have to request. He just said go ahead and leave a note in there. Where is Robin from? She's in Dallas somewhere.
She's in Irving.
Irving, that's right.
In between Dallas and Fort Worth.
With Grimes. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, she's up there near Grimes.
You're with Grimes, huh, Robin? We're gonna be heading up that way in March.
Yeah, no, February.
February
the 9th. We're gonna
February 10th, the 9th. Yep.
We're gonna be up in Dallas. We're gonna be meeting up with Grimes. Hopefully we get to meet up with Robin and Crocker's Lockers and maybe do a little collab with everybody or maybe see each other individually while we're up there. But Emily's got some doctor's appointments while we're up there, so we're gonna be up there anyway. We were going to try to make it up there before Christmas, and everybody got sick, and we weren't able to make it up there. That was when everything was going on with my eye, and then Jesse got sick, Emily got sick, Jessica got sick, so we didn't make it up to Dallas.
I agree. Susan is a special postal worker to let all of us know about that kind of stuff. Some of us don't know. Probably 8 to 10 miles between them. So, but Hugo, 8 and 10 miles between them is not too bad. At least not for me. It seems like it's just, especially in Dallas, and it doesn't seem like it's like that far. It doesn't seem like because they're in a big town.
So I just checked, guys. We're at 422. So we've got, what did I say? 500. So we've got to get.
Step out for a second, guys.
Go check on our babies.
Gotta go check on babies.
We need to get 80 subscribers, and we're going to do that giveaway. 80 more subscribers. So I'm trying to get to those 80 this week, maybe next week. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot to push our channel to try to get the word out about what we're doing. We're sharing it with everybody locally, as well as I'm doing a lot of stuff on YouTube to try to promote my channel. And yeah, you're 30 minutes away from Grimes over in Irving. Well, it depends on the traffic. I grew up in Plano, so I know what that Dallas traffic's like. You could be 30 minutes or 3 hours. So for those of y'all that were late coming in, we talked about this early on. We're going to be doing a giveaway. And what I'm doing is a mystery box giveaway. So I've got a mystery box of stuff that I think is stuff that would be good for resale. It would also be good for resellers as well as YouTubers. So we're going to be putting together this mystery box of stuff that we think is good stuff that people would use and want. And these are going to be great for storage hunters, treasure hunters, resellers. Um, and during that giveaway, when we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to do a live giveaway during our next live. And we're working out the rules and the details to be eligible for that giveaway. We'll be announcing that at the time during that live. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, share it with other people, help us grow our channel so we can get to that 500 mark so we can do this giveaway. US or international? I do. I've actually was doing US only in a lot of my early listings. Lately, I have been putting international options on there. I haven't had any purchases internationally, and some of it could be just, quite frankly, the shipping charges. If you look at it, if you're paying $7 or $8 for an item and then you have to pay $40 for shipping, that is insanely ridiculous.
Thanks, Granny Doe. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Ashley.
So, hi, Ashley. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
So, is it feasible to ship internationally? I mean, some of this stuff is ridiculously expensive. And, the more expensive it is for us to ship it locally here in the US, the more expensive it's going to be to ship it internationally. So, I mean, I've seen some of the things like I haven't got it listed yet, but I've started working on it. I've got a DVD combo. It's going to cost me almost $30 just to ship it here in the US. I looked at the international shipping. It's almost $115 to ship it internationally. So, and that's on top of the price of actually paying for the actual machine. So I can put an international shipping option on there. I've actually lost some sales because that's part of why I started putting an international shipping on there. I actually lost some sales because I had some people trying to buy stuff and then they realized I didn't have international shipping. And so we had to cancel their orders and do all kinds of stuff. But I have that option available now on most of my listings, but I haven't had any international sales yet.
Hey guys, I am just curious. I want to see how much coffee this one has inside his mug.
Okay. For those of y'all that are new,
there's a lot. Yeah.
We're in our new studio, so I had to upgrade my coffee mug. Now, just so that you can see perspective, this is my normal coffee mug. It's a normal size, and this is my big one.
That Jessica found at a garage sale.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
you were like, "What are we gonna do with that?"
No.
Oh wait, no, it was at Goodwill, wasn't it?
No, this was Patricia's.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was because I'm the one that gave it to her.
Oh, well, never mind. I guess I thought it was from a garage sale that we got.
No, that was a different one. It was smaller. This one was Patricia's because I gave it to her.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with him. So anyway.
Patricia was my stepmom. She was my dad's third wife.
I remember paying for that.
I remember
paying for that, but I'm not going to go there. Patricia did have one, though.
You go.
No, I don't hit people. It'd be the other way around.
She won't do that publicly where we're on video,
yeah,
so that there's evidence that she beats me.
I didn't really hit him very hard.
All right, so Terry, we're gonna keep you in our prayers. I hope everything works out for you.
Yes, same here, Terry. I hope everything goes good with your mom. I understand how it can be. Let us know how she's doing, please.
Yeah, because you're in Canada, James, and you had to pay that international rate because you're in Canada.
Thanks, Robin. I was laughing a little bit too there.
I've had some of that. Shoot, I mean, that was part of what we were talking about going to Dallas was so I could pick up my lots from Grimes because it was absolutely ridiculous.
Then he got sick.
That I had to pay like almost $30 to ship it from Dallas to Austin. And I was like, heck, I'm going to spend that in the gas to go up there. I said, and we're already planning on going up there. So, but then it didn't work out. So he wound up having to ship it to me anyway.
I'm an easy going. That's fine, Hugo. You can do whatever you want. The 9th and the 10th.
Hi,
Robin.
Mary Brown. You kind of came in here at the end.
Mary
I'm
Brown.
sorry. You almost missed us. Because we did agree. That was one of the other agreements that we made.
We're not going to keep you here very long.
We're not going to. We're loving the lives, and we could sit here and chat for hours. But one, it hurts our channel to have videos that long, and two, we don't want to keep y'all that long, and we have other things that we have to do. So we are going to cut it off at an hour, which is coming up in a few minutes. I was a few minutes late starting, so I'm going to go for a few more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to cut it off at an hour. We're not going to go because some of our hours, according to my thing up here, I've been on for 55 minutes. So I've got about 5 minutes left. I've had some of my lives that I was supposed to be on for an hour and I went on for 2 hours, and I can't do it.
So
it brings my channel down. It actually hurts my channel to have the lives that long.
Yeah.
And it's at the same time, it's also taking us away from doing other things.
Yes.
Good night, Susan. Thank you so much for helping us out tonight. I don't know if you noticed your wrench.
Maybe not.
It does hurt when you're below 1,000 because it hurts your watch time. Because when they're looking at your watch time, and you also have to think about long term. Robin,
when your wife is saying, "Hey,"
well, sometimes
I try to last out, but when your wife is saying, "Hey, it's already been like 2 hours and he's losing me," then I know he's got to have lost some other people too, right?
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of trying to say something. I was trying to explain something about how YouTube actually works.
This is important, guys.
When you're building, for those of y'all that are building a YouTube channel, there's several statistics that YouTube looks at when they're looking at your channel for advertising purposes when you get monetized, but also for promoting your channel to other channels, showing you up in the recommended listings. One of the things that they look at is overall watch time on per video. But one of the things that they also look at is the percentage of your video that's watch time. So if you have a 6 hour long live, like we had over at the Bad Boys of Reselling when we did the viewer takeover, that lasted 6 hours long. How many people are actually watching that 6 hours? Not very many. So it's actually bringing down his channel because it's lowering the percentage of his video that people are actually watching. If they only watch for 5 or 10 minutes, that means that there's a huge percentage of his video that's not being seen. And that hurts his channel.
Hi, Pusa.
So that's why we're trying to cut our lights off at an hour. Hi, Pusa Studios. Thank you for joining us. Yes. We're really loving your stuff. Thank you for answering my questions earlier. It helped me to make some decisions on what we're doing with our channel that we talked about in the earlier part. So we are going to be doing more to limit the toys and that stuff in our videos. We're going to be putting our kids on the videos and all that because of the COPA regulations. I really appreciate you taking the time to answer my questions earlier. Pusa Studios, if you guys are trying to build a YouTube channel, y'all need to go subscribe to Pusa Studios and join in their channel. One, they give tips and advice on how to build your channel and how to comply with the rules of YouTube. But they're also really great at helping to promote your channel and helping you to grow your subscriber base. They've been helping us. They're part of the reason why we've grown as fast as we have. Justin Grimes recommended them to us back when we were first starting out. We've been following them for a couple of months, and they've really helped us to continue the growth. Grimes helped us get the first initial push, and he gave us a huge, huge boost. We went from 34 subscribers to 300 subscribers with one video from Grimes. But beyond that, going to Pusa Studios has helped us continue that growth since then. Thank you, Pusa. So thank you guys so much. Yes, you guys are doing a great job over there. Also, anybody that is wanting to find more of this content, if you haven't already, I talked about it earlier, but go over and check out Because She Shed. She's almost to 650. And we're trying to help her build up her channel and grow her channel too. So y'all make sure y'all check out Because She Shed. She's helped us out a lot. We met her when we were up in Dallas. She's a really great lady. And I love watching her videos. She does some really great editing. And
I loved her selfie stick. That was a pretty cool selfie stick, Robin, you had there.
Yeah, her little it's not a selfie stick, it's called a gimbal.
Oh, it's a gimbal? Oh, okay.
It's a camera gimbal.
Well, I liked it.
But yeah.
Also, like,
yes, we love grind.
Since we're trying to stick to the whole hour, what we're planning on doing, I'm going to say this real fast because we're going to have to leave pretty soon. What I'm trying to say is if he's in the middle of answering your question, he'll answer the question. But if not, he'll go back and he'll answer your question either by email or he may answer your question on the next live. So I just wanted to let you know that. Am I correct?
Thank you, DC. I got it.
What was it?
There was somebody posting some nasty stuff in the comments.
Thank you.
Swatting flies.
Got him. Nice shot.
Yeah, I just banned him. Thank you, DC. So appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching out for our channel. I want to keep this channel positive. I want to keep the drama off of this channel. So I appreciate you mods helping us with doing that. I know a lot of channels engage in that drama and they kind of encourage it. And it's okay. And I've seen some of those channels.
Gotta go, guys.
But I really don't want that stuff on my channel. So
I've got someone looking after the baby, and I
told
them that I would
kids.
That I'd be back by 10.
I've got some more listing I've got to get done tonight. So, but I just wanted to say thank you all for showing up. Thank y'all for joining us on our live. If you have more questions that we didn't get to, you can also email us. Make sure you can email us at storagescavenger@gmail.com. We answer emails in our videos, and anything that we don't get to in our videos, we'll also answer on our next week's live. So make sure you email us if you have any questions or if you have any issues. Other than that, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for coming and joining us tonight. Thank you, Pusa. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you at the next wheel.